This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
Here we go. It's time for match 3, our lunchtime match between the two sides with their opening order, of course. And last time around, we saw that it was Dino Morage along with Shamira Kurupu who opened the batting. Here we go. First ball, and this one is just played away over mid-off, and it's going to go away for 4 runs. So a very nice shot there to start off. And there's going to go big over here, and it's going to go over the rope for a 6. That is going to go all the way. That's going to go for a Maximo on the stumps. Too much width to offer there. This is going to be carved away behind point all the way for a 6. Strikes the stronger together banner. The pedal to the metal. He's going to hit this one well over cover. That's going to go over the boundary rope. A great hit. Goes away for 6. Beautifully, beautifully picked up off his pads. The bowler just going a touch too straight there. And Morage just showing what a great player he is. A full toss. He's got that one badly wrong. Probably going for the Yorker, and it's just slipped out of his hands. And this is easy pickings for Morage, who's going to smack that one away for a 4.
Rivalry between these two teams. RCC certainly have surged in the last couple of years.
That's a full toss around the pads, and that is going to get punished. Absolutely hammered away. This one, is there an edge over there? Is there an edge? Yes, there is. And Morage's innings is going to be cut short. He was batting beautifully. This time he chases a slightly wider delivery. It catches the top edge of his bat. It goes through to the keeper and is well held onto by Chandra Bhomik.
But he never got the chance to have a second bite of the cherry because he got shirt fronted. Bit unlucky this one. Surely he's going to be out this time. Raihan's not going to drop this. And so Kanageshwaran is going to have to pay the price. Run a ball 8. He doesn't really work out at the top of the order. RCC do bring up their 50, but the first wicket has fallen. And it's fallen to a very experienced player.
Yeah, this is going to be played away beautifully behind point. Just opens the face of the bat. Carves it away just in front of third man for 4 runs. He's going to go big over here, and it's going to go over the rope for a 6. Massive shot there. And it's going to go big over here again, and it's off. It's going to go for 4. And this one was a big chase for the fielder, but there was no way he could get to that.
The pitch is probably a 130 pitch. Right now, don't really need to use the pitch when you can do that. It's edged away from Fernando for 6. Maximals.
Sides continue to grow, which is why the run rate's going up series after series. This one is launched away for a 6. Massive hit. Now he's going to look to advance down the wicket here. He meets the ball on the half volley, and he gets his bat underneath it. Quick wrist there by Fernando and a strong bottom hand.
Then we'll have the final 5 teams take part in finals. There's a bit of a Gundy ball first up from Bappy, and it's going to get the treatment. Maximo! Short, wide, down the leg side.
That's a straight down the ground. It's going towards long off, and Mohsin will hold on to that catch. He was just looking at the fielder as it was going straight at him for a moment. Just feared that he might spill it, but he's managed to hold on to it in the end, Mohsin. And once again, another innings is cut short here. Fernando getting off to a good start, but not quite able to go on. Cut away, cut firmly, and he goes for a bit of foot fielding. Really should have gone for his hands, and he could just sense the disappointment by the rest of his teammates. That's not been up to the standard we have seen so far here in Rome. This one has gone up in the air. Could be a catching chance. The fielder coming underneath it. It's going to be a juggle, but he'll take it on the second attempt. The skipper, Raihan, inserting himself into the attack. I often feel he underuses himself as a bowler, Raihan. He's got pretty decent career figures. And he decides to insert himself into the attack and gets a wicket off his very first ball.
Well, I'll just give you the update. Well, he's actually not captain this game because the regular captain, Anik Ahmed, is back. So it probably wasn't completely up to him.
I think they might even be looking to restrict him to something under 140 now if possible. But if they continue to strike it like this in the lower order, And then they will certainly back themselves to get to the 150s. What a shot there by Senavarutne off his very first ball. Yeah, and he's going to step across here, and it's going to be one bounce over the rope for 4. And just shuffles across there, Ahmed.
He tries it again. This time he's going to go a bit square up, but he sweeps it sweetly out of the ground. Rahat on an absolute heater. He was just making tea, basically. That's a really good shot from Rahat. Well, he's in some kind of form. If this is him on day 1, where will he be by week 2 and potentially finals day? Incredible shot. Turn the car around. All right, in the air. That's going to fly with the wind. Going, and gone. Maximo for Rahat. All the way down to the fence. Anik. He's eligible to play for Team Europe. That's a great shot by Senavarutne. Well, Denham is certainly pretty keen to steal some headlines as well. He goes big.
Yeah, this one isn't quite out of the middle of the bat, but it's still going to go away for a 4. Catches the edge of the bat and goes away for a boundary. So Fortune, you're going to do it. That's the way to do it. This one's gone high up in the air. It's been skied, but it's got more than enough distance on it to clear the rope. It's just going to fall to the right of the camera tower. Senavarutne smacks another 6.
Roma Bangla Morning Sun back in 2021.
Yeah, looks like he's going to give Roma Bangla Morning Sun a few more nightmares. He has smacked that one away for 6 as well. And absolutely, I mean, he's just a player who doesn't get an opportunity to bat higher up the order. I mean, he had a strike rate of 203. Full credit to Roma CC. They lost the wickets, but they didn't let that slow them down whatsoever. This is going to go away for a 4 as well. There's some bat on that, and Roma CC will end up with 165, a massive total for the defending champions. Very similar to the total they posted last year in the final. Welcome back for the second innings. The big task up ahead here for Roma Bangla Morning Sun. They need to chase down a target of 166. They managed to get 175 with 7 balls to spare. It was quite spectacular. Pulled away for 4 runs there. Very nicely played by Rehan. And it's a 4 to start things off. So that's exactly what they need to start proceedings. Need to continue to go at it. They look to go big here, but this is going to go up to the fielder at mid-wicket, and it's a soft dismissal for Anik Ahmed, who's good to depart for a golden duck. Derek's going to come out to greet him, and after all the hype and all the expectations, the captain of Roma Bangla Morning Sun is going to have to trudge off. That's sort of what I was thinking of as well. This one's gone up in the air and doesn't have the distance. It's going towards the fan tent, and it's gone all the way for a 6. So Chaudhary opens his account with a Maximo.
Nice shot. Took a bit of a chance edge, played it on length. Wasn't really too worried about the line. Nice and cool. Plenty of refreshments.
Yeah, this was going to take an outside edge. It's going to go away for a 4. So after playing a nice shot, Chaudhary is going to get a little bit lucky this time around.
Always a tricky one trying to judge him over the shoulder, especially with a bit of wind. But this is a really nice kind of crouching tiger hidden sweep shot as Ryan slaps that to the leg side for the first day or so, but then it never changes, so it's pretty easy after that. This is a nice shot from Raihan. He's still potentially got the kind of ability to make this a game.
Now, this one's popped up in the air. This could be a catching opportunity. The keeper's underneath it, and it will be a fairly simple catch for him. Roma Bangla Morning Sun lose their second wicket, and this is the all-important wicket of Rehan, one of their star batters, the leading run getter of last year's European Cricket Series. Yeah, it's gone up in the air and should be a catch, and it is going to be a catch. Takes the wicket, holds on to it. Chaudhary, he's just not been able to get going in either of the 2 matches he's played in so far today. He's faced plenty of balls, but just not quite been able to accelerate. He pops this one up in the air, and he had to watch that one very closely. Yes, another one. He's going to go play the big shot over here, and it's going to take a couple of bounces and go over the rope for a 4. Nice shot there by Ahmed to start off his innings.
Got Rahat Ahmed with some off spin. They're really spin heavy here. Right, this is going to disappear. It's going to be 4. That's just inside, but tossed up by Marage, but he's going to get pumped straight over Long On's head. Maximo! Well, where there's life, there's hope. All right, tossed up again. Marage is really going shopping, but at the moment, he's getting snake eyes as Mosen goes large. Maximo! And this is up in the air. Well, here's the catching opportunity, and it will be taken. That's a very nicely executed outfield catch. And Marage, that gets the breakthrough. Probably feels, look, I don't mind risking a few boundaries to grab a wicket, because I just think, you know, if we can knock 1 or 2 over here, we can really get into the bottom half. That is going to be worked off the hip. Naeem makes a good start. Too short again. Hit in front of square. That's going to be 4. Nice shot from Naeem, who starts with back-to-back boundaries. And he smacks it for 6. Well, maybe he's got a bit more power than we gave him credit for, because I suppose Rajib goes again, this time hanging up in the air, but with the wind, it's going to fly. And, well, Royal Roma, we'll see them before too long. Hopefully they catch better than that in the game. But that one goes down on the side of the fence. Maximo time to Johnny Heason once again. As we see this one kind of top edged up, but again with the wind, that's going to fly. That's going to be 4. And Naeem goes back to that quarter of the field. The thing with that quarter of the field as well, you're only allowed 2 fielders defending it under the laws of cricket. So he's bowled him.
That one's cleaned him up, bowled him. That one just stayed straight, didn't quite turn, and he's been done right through the gate. We'll take another look at this. Just played all around that one. Just goes underneath the bat, hits the off stump, the wicket falls.
Against good teams, they're kind of a bit more comfortable against the medium, faster guys. This is hit away. It actually hit pretty well. That'll be 4 runs to Naeem. He's showed a good range of strokes since he's been out there. They would love to get back to the big dance.
Oh, it's launched. Absolutely launched. Dances down the wicket. That's going to go for a big shot here. Not quite in control of that. And it's going to go straight to the field and recover. Had absolutely no timing on that shot. And Naeem will depart after hitting a 6 and a 4. Well taken out at point.
Really does kind of shift the balance of the game. Gives you the idea. It's a tough one to stop. And I have a feeling that he might have stepped out there just before he pushed it back in.
At one point,
yeah, I remember.
Last year, we were here for that one. It was quite a special performance. It was very close to getting a hat trick, I believe, in that one. I mean, the thing with him is he just bowls it.
A 4-pointer, potentially. 10 off 2 required.
It's going up in the air. Is it going to carry to the fielder? He's covered a lot of ground, and he's taken it. He has taken that one. What a great effort there. He covered so much ground to get to that ball. There was one earlier that fell just short of him. Makes no mistake this time. He's taken that one really well, Rafat Jamal.
Last ball coming up. It has to be legal.
Yeah, he's going to launch this one over the rope for a 6, but it's not going to matter one bit, as Roma CC are going to pick up the bonus points on emphatic victory against Roma Bangla Morning Sun. This rematch of last year's ECS final ends in very similar fashion to that final. Roma CC once again defeat RBMS in convincing fashion. This is just not a code they've been able to crack. They can't beat this Roma CC side, who continue their very impressive winning streak in this European Cricket Series.